Good morning from Indiana, Hoosier National Forest specifically, right along Highway 237. English, Indiana is that way, Sulphur, Indiana is that way. Little Blue River is right behind me. The initial plan for today, I had the bike rack on the car and everything, but it is pretty chilly. It was in the mid to high teens in the morning, and again, I'm working on getting rid of a cold. Had every intention on going and doing a nice ride today. That's going to wait until it gets a little warmer and I get a little healthier. But I did want to get out and get the blood moving. So the ridge behind, I'm going to head up and over that. Back over this way, there is a interesting looking valley I would like to check out. That's where I'm headed. Let's get packed up and get going. Car's right down there. Made it all the way up here. Now again, this hike, I have no idea what I'm going to run into. I'm in hopes to find, you know, rock cliffs and rock formations, caves, wet weather falls. We've had a bit of rain. Maybe it'll be trickling. So yeah, just exploring. It's all off trail. And I apologize about my breathing. A little difficult. And for all my bike folks, don't run away. There's gonna be plenty more bike content. I've been wanting to explore this valley for a few years. Neat little ridge I was following down. Drops off pretty good on this side. And then this side's a little less sheer. But this is the valley here that I want to go check out. I think I'm going to head up here and drop down and just kind of follow the valley counterclockwise. Ways down. Wouldn't feel great falling down that. I think I've reached the end of the line on this one. So I just made my way down through here, and that's where I was up there. Alright, heading down into the valley. See the dead piece? Looks like it broke off up there and this tree caught it. Nice catch, tree. It's an old Pepsi bottle. Alright, the valley floor now. Now this must be the forest road. There is a gated forest road off of Highway 237 not far from where I park. And it's pretty swampy in the front. My car is definitely not, well, may be able to drive into that mud, but it's not going to get out of it without a tow truck. So if you're seeing this bag hanging on the front of me, that's where I'm keeping my drone right now. I'll have to fine tune how I'm going to be carrying this thing as you know, the months progress. There's a Nice creek that makes its way down the south side of this valley. It is nice being out here doing some hiking, taking in some pretty views and getting my blood moving. That's what I needed. Some fresh air in my lungs and get my blood moving. All right, see what we can see. So we are right above a pretty big spring. And then of course the creek is out there. Look at that thing. Just making my way along the cliff line. Overhang here. This looks interesting. Let's go check it out. Holy tires. Couple 55-gallon drums. Power line. A power company didn't come through and bush hog this one. Wish they would have. It's all prickers. Wasn't a whole lot going on over there. Came up the valley and I didn't go all the way to the back. Didn't look like it's going to be much different than what I had already seen. So we're gonna follow this ridge line back, or the foot of this ridge here. Well, you just can't get away from old tires. This is quite the valley. Something. Outside of birds though, no wildlife. They're all smart enough, I guess, to hunker down on days like this. I'm in that mode now. So I'm walking down this valley where I've seen just enough to keep me moving forward. You know, like you're just around that next bend or over that next little hill, you're gonna find this great rock shelter or overhang, or you know, whatever. I have that feeling now. The sun's shining off that ice. I don't know if that shows up in the camera. place. See, I guess I'm glad I kept going. The wind has now started to follow this valley right into my face, and it's getting colder. So I saw this here. I considered a window, or can I call that an arch? Always a surprise here in Hoosier National Forest. It's quite the creek. How much further I can go up, because it's showing private up here. Well, guys, I think that's about as far out as I'm gonna go. I can see the interstate back there, and I think I'm gonna head back to the car. Hanging on for dear life. Down there, didn't they? Now we need to find that old road. Look, it's over here. What's this marker here? The road used to be open for travel. Not anymore. It's all gated up. On the way back that way, I was on that side of the valley. I assume this is the same road I had followed when I first got in this valley. I'm guessing it just crosses the creek. A timer 3. That's bright green. Moss covered logs here. Yeah. I also wanted to head up that way, but I think I've spent enough time Looks like the road goes off this way. Well, if it heads up in there, you're gonna have to skip it. Been out here for almost 4 hours. Long enough. That does, doesn't it? Well, I'm heading off this way. Bye-bye road. I have to look that one up. One spot where I headed up to the cliff line, right here at the spring, where the spring crosses the road here. So again, if you're here for the bike content, don't leave. There's gonna be plenty more bike content. I'm not a one-trick pony. I do like getting out there and doing different things, so this being one of them. Thanks for hiking with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave me a thumbs up and a comment. And if you're not already, click that subscribe button. Helps the content reach other like-minded people. And the more the channel can grow, it hopefully inspires other people to get out there and do their own exploring and creating their own adventures. But yeah, I've been wanting to check this valley out for a couple years, so got to scratch the itch. Didn't hit every inch of it, but enough to know that I'd like to come back to a couple of these areas. Until the next adventure, guys, get out there and do some exploring of your own. Peace. Here's the gate. Yeah, you can see that would be me stuck.